What's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk about, is the Army right for you? Is the military right for you? And how you, like not really a personality test, but you know, I'm just going to lay out some facts and you can you can see for yourself if you're right for the Army and if the Army is right for you. So I know a lot of people that came to basic. This is the reason for this video is I knew a lot of people that came to basic and didn't know what they were getting themselves into. They came, I'm not saying that their reasons were wrong or why they were there. I'm not saying they weren't patriotic, but they did not realize the sacrifice that they were making, that the next 4 years of their life they have given up to serve the country, and you give up a little bit of your freedom so Americans could enjoy their freedom. And they couldn't grasp that. They got there and just thought, they liked hanging out with their recruiter. Yeah, I'll sign up and join the Army or whatever. You signed up for a higher calling, and I'm not trying to be all hua boot motivated private ranger. This is some straight raw facts. Like, you signed up and you gave up some of your rights for the American people. And you'll know what I mean when you're in basic, when you can't use your phone, or you're isolated from your family, or you, like, in the future, for me, or maybe not, but my future or anybody's future in the Army, get deployed, can't go on leave for whatever reason. You're out in the field training, you work late nights, and you can't call your mom and dad, or you're late nights away from your wife, or whatever the case may be. It's not your typical 9 to 5. It's a 5 to 9. The Army is not a job. It's a profession. It's your career. Whether you plan to do 3 or 4 years and get out, or make it a 20-year career, it's a profession. It's a vocation. You can't just call in like that. What Rod, that country song, can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. It's true. Like, it's an all-day grind, and you've got to prepare yourself like you're a soldier 24/7. It's not like you go in Monday morning 9 o'clock, you're an accountant, and you get off and you're not thinking about work. Like, here in AIT, work is where I live. I live at work. Work is always around me, and I love what I'm doing, but it's still like a constant 24/7. And I'm not in big Army yet. I can't tell you what big Army is like yet. I can only give you my experiences. I know big Army is not like TRADOC, but it's all day, every day. You take the uniform off, you're still a soldier, and no other job is like that, where you represent. I'm not me. I am me, and I can do me things. But when I do me things, I realize that decisions I make represent the American people, and represent the Army, and represent my sergeants. And somebody's always watching me, evaluating me, and I can't make stupid decisions. I will not make stupid decisions, and that's not just how the Army's taught me, but that's just how I was raised. But a lot of people get to basic and don't realize what they're giving up. And you've signed up, and God forbid anything ever happens, but you signed up to give the ultimate sacrifice if it's called upon you to do so for your country. And no matter your MOS, no matter your occupation, yeah, it's more likely in some than others, but no matter if you're joining for college money, just to stepping stone for your career, none of those are bad options. There's no bad reason to join the Army, but you need to realize what it is you're getting yourself into, and it's not it's not a 9 to 5. You are a soldier. I keep hounding the same points. I'm just trying to figure out. That's the only thing I can tell you. Like, are you willing to give up everything for the Army, for your country? That's ultimately the question you have to ask yourself. Yes, I'm getting all these benefits. I don't have to pay for anything. Free food, free health care, all this. They take care of you. Free college. They take care of you. Yes. Are you willing to take all that and say, I'm willing to make the ultimate sacrifice if my name is called? That's the question you're asking yourself. am I willing to die for my battle buddy so he may live? It's something to think about. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I'm some motivated hua ranger, whatever. Like, I'm just your private, but I'm telling you, like, you're gonna get these same lectures from your drill sergeants and your platoon sergeants, and you need to realize you should have figured this out before you've gotten to AIT. And there's people here that have not, like, they still can't grasp that concept, and they'll be weeded out, but you need to understand what it is you're signing up for. And it's the next 4 years of your life. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, at least 4 years. In the grand scheme of things, that's not that long. But you've got to live your next 4 years. So you got to make sure you're happy and you're content with your decision. And if you're not, you're going to hate your life. So it's not something to just walk into a recruiter, sign me up. You need to think about it. So I hope I dropped a little bit of knowledge or gave you something to think about. Maybe you already know this, and in this video is not anything for you, but if maybe you haven't thought about this from this perspective before and it gave you something to think about, I'm just trying to attack all angles here of thinking, lines of thinking I had before I joined the Army, so that you can make the right decision for you and make an educated decision about joining the Army, because I don't want a battle buddy on my left or right that doesn't want to be here, and you don't want that either, because that's the last person you want in your side in combat or whatever, or in the office if that's the kind of job you have. That's the last thing you want, is somebody that doesn't want to be there, that's not going to do their job, and has no motivation to keep moving forward. So just wanted to come at you with a quick video. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.